Welcome to the HMG Executive Leadership Spotlight, where we showcase the best of the best global business technology executives inspiring trust and winning in a global digital economy. And now here's our host, Hunter Muller.
Hello and welcome to the HMG Spotlight. I'm Hunter Muller, founder and CEO of HMG Strategy. I'm here with Warren Kudman. Warren's the Senior Vice President and CIO of Turner. Warren, congratulations on being a 2024 HMG Global Leadership Institute CIO of the Year.
Thank you, Hunter. I'm truly honored to be recognized, and I want to thank you on behalf of my entire team. It absolutely takes a team to do what we do here, but I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Warren, leadership matters more than ever. Talk to us about your leadership style and why leadership is so important.
When I think about it for myself and my team, we have to be able to provide for Turner vision and insight and execution to help the company be successful in this very complicated world. We have to proactively help the company sort out what's most important when it comes to their investments in technology and capability.
What is the exact business that you're in? And talk to us a little bit more about your partners.
Turner's core business is construction management. So our job is to create amazing spaces for our clients in a variety of market segments, like data centers, like EV battery factories, hospitals, sports stadiums. We're a company 12,000 strong. But every day on our project sites around the world, we have over 100,000 people that we welcome onto our sites to make these very complex projects happen. In addition to that core business, Turner has expanded into other value-added services, engineering, supply chain management, and procurement services. So the company is growing into adjacent businesses, and we're also growing in the geographies that we operate.
So what does success look like for you?
Delivering capabilities that allow our frontline workers to do their jobs a little bit safer, more productively, and with more insight than they were able to do it before.
So Warren, talk to us a little bit about some of the iconic projects that you've been working on over the past few years.
Turner operates internationally. We've built two of the tallest structures in the world in our history. Most recently, Merdeka 118 in Malaysia. You can see in the background behind me the SoFi Stadium out in California. That's about a $5 billion project, I believe, when it was all said and done. We recently did a major renovation of Lincoln Center during COVID. We're, doing a couple of NFL stadiums right now, the Buffalo Bills and the Tennessee Titans. We build for the most respected names in healthcare. We have aviation projects going on all over the world.
Warren, that's just truly impressive. So thanks for sharing that with us. Talk to us about how you engage the business and engage the C-suite and really set the right priorities for your team.
I will say that Turner can be a little bit complicated when it comes to that connectivity and that relationships, because we operate in so many markets, in so many geographies, and there are a variety of senior leaders that are responsible for different regions of Turner. What's great about Turner when we think about building relationships is Turner is a very collaborative, non-hierarchical feeling organization. It has a great culture that way. So part of the way I operate is to connect with those leaders in somewhat more casual way. Our job as an IT team is to spend time understanding what they're most interested in, what challenges are they facing, what opportunities do they see. That personal connection is really important here, and I value it. We value it as a company where we get to know each other both on a professional and personal level, and it makes having conversations a about change, about investment, about overcoming challenges, it makes those conversations easier.
That's a brilliant insight, Warren. I've been interviewing people for over 30 years, and no one's really articulated quite that well. How do you do it? I mean, is it something that comes natural to you, or is it a formula that you figured out it's really important to build that trust, is to have a personal relationship outside of business, or even just a personal relationship inside a business?
It definitely is not something that was natural to me. I think you have to adapt to the culture and the environment that you find yourself in. The way that I build relationships here isn't exactly the way that I did them in my last company. A few years ago, our CEO introduced this concept that we call active caring. And it means that we go beyond just the typical, is everybody safe when they're working on their job site or working in the office? We have to think about, are people okay mentally? Do they have everything they need to do their job? So as we started down that road at Turner, I had to think about, how do I apply that to how I connect back with leaders, but also how do I bring that into my team? How do I create a culture within the IT team where we learn active caring and look out for each other? We're able to be transparent and honest about those things because we've got the connections and trust that have been built up over time.
Your CEO truly seems to be a visionary, empathetic, enlightened leader. More on that.
He is personally invested in looking after the well-being of the people that are here. This is tough work. It's complex work. Sometimes people get hurt, unfortunately, in the work that we do. And so he understands that. He's lived it. And it's really important to him that we create an environment where people can be at their best, be authentic, and be treated with dignity and respect. He is looking to see that all of the other leaders of the company are supporting our environment in the same way that he personally does himself.
How you build a high-performing team and how you connect to your organization across the globe.
This is core to the mini culture that we have in the IT team. And I and my leadership team work on is, how do we connect with our staff? How do we get them to trust that they can feel safe bringing problems to us so that we can problem solve together?
And Warren, what's your hiring strategy? When do you know you really have somebody that you want to make an offer to?
We primarily look for raw talent and intellectual curiosity, and people that have demonstrated that they can step into new space and learn and ultimately figure something out. So a significant part of how we hire and then retain our team and develop our team is to trust that we can hire people that will learn the skills of the future, the skills that we need to carry us forward.
Warren, this has been a great interview. Again, congratulations on being a 2024 HMG Global Leadership Institute CIO of the Year. What does this recognition mean to you?
Thanks again, Hunter, first of all, for the recognition. Honestly, I look at it as a recognition for the great work of my team and the great work that we do at Turner. I think for my team, my company, and the industry that we're in, to be recognized in this way says that we're advancing, we're having an impact, and I believe it will help us with acquiring those future individuals that we just talked about, because they'll see that we've got a team that's very invested in making that right environment happen. So thank you once again.
We hope you found this episode of HMG's Executive Leadership Spotlight beneficial. The HMG Global Network, a network of 400,000 technology leaders and a media platform that delivers more than 1 million impressions per week, is a valuable source of insight, continuous learning, and peer-to-peer research based on the insights and experiences of world-class, top-tier technology executives. Leverage the HMG network. Go to hmgstrategy.com to find out more.